Hey fellow explorers, we're really excited to be staying at Crockfords at Resorts World. This is the highest end set of rooms. There's just about 300 rooms in this hotel that are branded under this particular brand. In this video, we're gonna show you around one of the rooms, a 2-queen bedroom on the 63rd floor. We're gonna show you around the guest amenities of the hotel, like the swimming pool and the fitness center. We'll also show you around the common areas like the casino and all of the restaurants here. Then we're gonna tell you the pros and cons of this hotel and let you know whether it's worth it. To tell you that, we'll tell you absolutely how much we paid for this room, perhaps what you can expect if you stay here. All right, let me show you around the room first. Let's go. This is room 63179, a 2-queen superior bedroom up on the 63rd floor. The first thing let's talk about are the beds. 2-queen beds. Princess, she's gonna give it the jump test and let us know how good these are to jump on. They're nice and soft, good fluffy pillows. I like the leather headboards. If you look all the way up at the ceilings are really tall in this room. But what's even more impressive is the view out that window. When you actually check into the room, the drapes open coordinated with the door. Okay, there's a button right here that you can push to open the drapes, and then there the drapes go. What are they? They're not drapes, what are they?
They're curtains.
They're curtains. There are 2 sets of curtains. There's these, and then there's some sheers. But as we look out here, out of the view of this room, you can see the Fontainebleau, the tallest hotel in Las Vegas. You can see the Stratosphere, the Circus down below, the Las Vegas Convention Center, and the Westgate, which used to be the Hilton. It is a really impressive view. Now, just out in front of that impressive view, there are a couple of chairs by a nice table. There is no desk in the room, and so this is the closest thing you have to a desk. I want to show you the entertainment area over here now. Right here, there's a big flat panel television. Then when we check in, it says Resorts World Las Vegas on it. There's an area right here where you can put your luggage. There's some drawers that you can have as your own. One of them has the safe in it. One thing I forgot to show you over here was that in the room, and they told us this as we checked in, there's a Theragun. This is like one of those like massagers that like you can massage yourself. I feel better already. Really interesting room amenity. So here's the mini bar. There's a little sign that says if they're removed for longer than 30 seconds, congratulations, you've bought it. A Nespresso machine, the Nespresso capsules, those are complimentary for coffee. Down here is all the liquors, but what's really nice is in here is an actual personal refrigerator that you can put your stuff in. That is super awesome. Thank you very much, Resorts World. All right, let's take a look at the closet over here. I should point out that I think looking in this closet and the bathroom that we have the ADA room. So the closet is really low right here. So if you have a room that is different, you might have a high closet, but lots of different types of hangers, things that I think you could like put your shoes in to get them shined or something like that. Ironing board, and yes, even a nice wooden shoehorn in this leather container. Look at those hangers. You don't see those in hotel rooms all that often. All right, let's take a look at the bathroom. All right, I'm gonna go handheld for this one. Coming into the bathroom, there is a big sink, big lit mirror, nice and bright in here. Because this is the ADA room, then we have a walk-in shower with no ledge at the bottom, so easy to roll in, roll out. What's nice for us is there's a handheld shower up there. That'll make it easy to clean the Curious Princess. There is a toilet with some grab bars over on the side. Again, your bathroom may look different. Now over here on the actual counter, we've got some hydrating green tea sheet masks. We've got these common Byredo soaps. We've got manicure sets, shave kits, dental kits, and even shaving cream. Resorts World is owned by a Malaysian conglomerate, and so that definitely shows in the amenity choices here in the bathroom. What's also really cool is the chandelier up on top. Look at that neat light up there. And oh, Princess, do you like that bench in the shower? Is that a nice bench? Yeah, so if you need to take a load off, there is a bench in this shower. All right, so as I'm just admiring the view out here, I want to tell you how much this hotel room cost before I show you around the rest of the property. So the going rate for this hotel room 2-night on the Resorts World website, $371, including the $50 resort fee. Now we were able to get this room for $188 a night. How were we able to do that? Well, because we booked it on our new favorite hotel booking website, planin.com, that offers insider hotel rates and discounts up to 40% off many properties I've been booking all of our Las Vegas stays on planning.com. In order to get those rates, you do have to sign up because they're like insider deals that the hotels don't want to offer to the public. Sign up is free. I got a link in the description below. If you do use that link, it does help the channel out, and I do really appreciate it. All right, let's go check out the rest of the hotel. All right, I want to talk a little bit about where Resorts World is located. It is located on the north side of the Las Vegas Strip, right near the Wynn and the Encore, next to the Circus, also near Fontainebleau. What else is around Resorts World? Not that much else. It's not in the center of the action. It's kind of set over here aside amongst these few other hotels in this area. This is definitely the up and coming part of the Strip. I will talk more about the location when I get to the pros and cons of this hotel. Now, Resorts World is a really interesting setup in that it is 3 different hotels all in one. So there are 3 Hilton brands here. There's a Hilton, there's a Conrad, and then there's Crockfords, where I'm staying at. In this review, each one has its own lobby, each one has its own valet drop-off, but they share the common amenities of the casino, the restaurants, and things like that. Coming into Crockfords with its own lobby, it is a really nice lobby. It's got like a nice seating area in it. It's got a nice bar on the side. It's very quiet. It's very elegant and regal. Most Vegas hotels, there's no place to sit. There's just a long cattle call of a line. When we checked in, we were offered a herbal welcome tea that like had a little bit of magic to it, that when they poured it changed colors to purple. I mean, that was really neat service. After checking in, they walked us right to the elevators to get up to our room, and so really the elevated experience does absolutely begin from that lobby. In the lobby, they also offer a complimentary continental breakfast for Crockfords Hotel guests only. This is not for the other Resorts World rooms, just Crockfords rooms. It's a really light breakfast, like coffee, tea, and a couple pastries and some fruit, but in a pinch, if you need something to fill your tummy, that helps, especially in an expensive town where a cup of coffee is going to cost you $6 in Vegas. Okay, to get to the Crockfords lobby, it's a little confusing because they tuck it out of the way. I'll give you your 3-step walk to get there. First, from the south parking garage, turn left here, go past the theater into the casino, or then you'll find this sign that says hotels, so keep going this way. Then you'll see another sign, this one that says Crockfords, this way, keep going. Now your super secret shortcut is just past that sign, turn left into this casino area. There's a sign back here that says Crockfords Club. That's the Crockfords Special Casino. You can walk through there and make your way into the lobby. Failing that, you can also find this sign and turn left at Suns Out, Buns Out, make your way into the Conrad lobby, and then from the Conrad lobby, find the small door that says Crockfords. In addition to having its own check-in lobby, Crockfords also has its own valet drive, and you can see out there the really over-the-top red Resorts World Rolls Royce. The second floor is home to the Awana Spa and Wellness Sanctuary, and also the really impressive fitness center. The fitness center, really big, nice windows that look out to the Strip, a pretty good set of aerobics machines, also a pretty good set of weight machines, and if you want to massage yourself afterwards, they have some Theraguns that you can use too. Now up on the 5th floor, we have the really amazing Resorts World pool complex. I was glad to see it on this trip because when I stayed here the first time at the Conrad, it wasn't yet open. So the pool complex, really impressive, really nice. There are a lot of different swimming pools up here. One that is just for kids, so our 4-year-old daughter really enjoyed this one. The other pools, they're big, but they've also got like sections just for waiting, so you can just kind of like lie down and still not be completely in the water in these pools. They've got chairs in some of the pools. For Crockfords guests, there is one pool that is just for Crockfords guests, so that's pretty nice too if you're staying in this particular part of the hotel. Now, in addition to the normal pools and the Crockfords pool, there's another even more exclusive pool, the Athena Infinity Pool. This is like their day club, so this would be more of the drinking party pool. It's an extra admission fee to get into the Ultra Infinity Pool. There are a number of restaurants and bars within the pool complex, and there's even a couple of pool shops. You can pick up sunscreens or snacks or things like that that you forgot to bring with you. They do food delivery from the famous Food Street Eats food hall to a locker that you can then pick it up. That's kind of neat. You use your phone, scan a QR code, get food delivered to one of these lockers. Interesting, novel concept. They've also got lockers to store your stuff too if you need to do that as well. overall, really neat pool complex. From the pool deck to get back to Crockfords, there's a little door like this. You got to put your card on it and open it. They definitely secure these couple hundred rooms pretty well. All right, now from the pool deck to get up to the rooms, and actually even from the lobby, there are just 2 elevators to get up to the rooms because, well, they're not on that many floors, though because there's only 2, I did have to wait a little while to get on them. All right, so coming out of the elevator on the 63rd floor, the guest room floors have a very nice feel to them. Bright lights, tall ceilings. There are ice machines on every floor. Right back there is ice. It says vending, but no vending, just the gift shops you'll find in the rest of the hotel. And the hallways have a very interesting setup in this building on all floors. This kind of curve that goes to them. From the outside of the building, you can tell the whole building's curved, so the hallways are curved, which I think actually does a pretty good job of keeping noise down because it has a way to like deaden as it turns down this curve. The elevators themselves, pretty nice screens to tell you about Resorts World, but it goes so fast, they make my ears pop when I'm going down the elevators. Or up. Okay, so on to the common amenities of Resorts World. We'll start with the casino. It is a small, but I'm gonna call it nice casino. It did not smell smoky. It's never too crowded. That's also maybe because Resorts World isn't too busy, but I do like the general like bright and clean vibe of the casino. Now, next to the casino is Famous Food Street Eats. This is the food court that Resorts World is kind of founded upon. It's a Asian-style hawker center food court. I really like this food court, although I didn't get to eat as much of it on this trip as I wanted to. More about that in the review section. Now, even if you don't eat at the Famous Food Street, you should definitely check out the restrooms because these are located right next to the fish and chip stall, and they're amazing. I mean, also because the mirror tells me you look fabulous, but like, take a look at this. It's got like mirrored balls up on the top, and it's got like green things on the doors to the toilets, and you know, even this is like the entrance hallway to get into the restrooms. I've never seen anything like this before. There's also the shopping mall section of Resorts World called the District. This is what you come in right off of the strip. 2 stories of shops and restaurants over here. I don't know, Resorts World is still struggling, so the stores here, they tend to come and go, so anything that I might show you now might not actually be here when you visit. Resorts World is also really convenient if you're going to the Las Vegas Convention Center, as is one of the stops for the Las Vegas Loop. That's the Elon Musk Tesla boring machine things where they've got like underground Teslas that'll whisk you right off to the convention center. For those who need a little bit more coffee in the morning, there are 2 Starbuckses, one located right next to the self-parking garage and one located in the District. Now for breakfast, my favorite spot is Sun's Out, Buns Out. They have really good egg breakfast sandwiches. I think they rival Egg Slut. If you want something a little bit faster, they've also got an outpost of Randy's Donuts. And just across the way, if you want more of a sit down, they've got Junior's from Brooklyn, New York. It's kind of like a New York style deli. They have a full breakfast menu. Definitely check it out for dinner and get the combo Reuben pastrami corned beef on rye with sauerkraut and Russian dressing. Really quite good. Oh, they specialize in cheesecake here too, so maybe check one of those out. Okay, let's talk about parking for a minute. The easiest parking is definitely the valet option, since that'll get you dropped right off in front of the Crockfords lobby. Valet is $35 per night. Self-parking is also available in the hotel parking garage. They have a sign that says $18 a night, but if you're a Genting Rewards member, which it's free to sign up at some kiosks in the casino, then the parking is free. There are 2 parking garages. There's also what they call like the guest parking garage, and then there's a hotel parking garage. If you're staying here, you definitely want to park in the hotel parking garage. That is about a 5-minute walk to the Crockfords lobby. If you're parking in the other one, the guest parking garage, it's not even like connected to the hotel or casino. That's a long way away, so don't park in that one. And if you're in need of a rental car, good news for you, there's a Hertz rental car desk right in front of the self-parking garage. Now that we've seen everything around the hotel, if you watch my hotel reviews regularly, you'll know it's time for the Topher review. Princess, can you hold up Topher so they can see Topher? Topher, the traveling panda, joins us on all of these hotel reviews, and today we have Unicorn Topher playing the role of Topher and a panda on the princess shirt too. All right, so on a scale of 1 to 5 Tophers, Princess, how many Tophers does the Crockfords Las Vegas at Resorts World get?
4.5.
4.5 Tophers. All right, so now I want to tell you about the pros and the cons of why this hotel got 4.5 Tophers. But tell you what, let's go ahead and do this by the pool, which is one of the most awesome parts, I think, about Resorts World. All right, plan B. So I'm not at the pool. Where am I? I'm standing right in front of the entrance to the district, the shopping mall section along the strip. Why? Because there was too much music at the pool. There's like music everywhere at this hotel, which makes it hard for vlogging because the music gets flagged for copyright. And so this is the spot that I could find that was the quietest. All right, so let's start with the pros, why this hotel got 4.5 TOEFRs, and then we'll talk about the cons, why it didn't get 5 TOEFRs. So it is a highly qualified 4.5 TOEFRs, and we'll walk through why it's highly qualified. But first off, the room is very nice. The room really like sharp, everything, every detail has been taken care of. The amenities amazing, like the soaps, the toothbrushes, the shaving cream, like the thing that many Vegas hotels are going to charge you extra for are just included in your room here. I like that you get a mini fridge that you can actually put your own things in. That is rare on the Las Vegas Strip. The beds were comfortable. I love the tall ceilings in the room. We slept super well. And even though this hotel is a few years old, you wouldn't know it in the guest room. In the guest room, it feels like you're the first person to check in, that it's just new and fresh. And so they've done a really good job maintaining this hotel. Other pros, I showed you the fitness center and the swimming pool earlier. Those are both really nice. The swimming pool in particular, I like that it didn't have like a party boozy vibe. It had more like a family hangout vibe. I also like that it had the kiddie pool section so that our daughter could enjoy that. And then the final pro is if you're here on a weekend, there's really good food options in the famous food street eats. Chris, what do you mean about if you're here on a weekend? Well, now let's go ahead and start the cons. So in the cons, one of the things I really like about this hotel is the food hall. I love the Asian style food there, but when we tried to eat there on a Sunday night, half of them were closed. Why? Well, apparently what I'm gonna call the best food stalls, like the Malaysian noodles, the Singaporean chicken rice, they don't get enough business, and so they only open on the weekends. That's kind of a bummer. Now, you still have all the other options in the food hall, but I feel like all the other options aren't quite as good. Breakfast options, Suns Out, Buns Out is really good, so that's your breakfast option, but that's not gonna help you with lunch and dinner. Tacos El Gordo across the street has some really good tacos in a pinch. But if you're here on weekdays, then the food hall is not as amazing as it used to be when they first opened, and that was open every day of the week. Another con is definitely the location of this hotel. This is not the hustling, bustling part of the Strip. You're not gonna walk to that many places. To walk to Circus, it's right next door. To walk to Fontainebleau, it's about 10 minutes. To walk to the Wynn and the Encore, it's about 15 minutes. And so this is some place that like you're just not walking across the street too much. You're gonna be spending some time transiting back and forth to places. But, you know, the rate might make it reasonable. We got room rates here for less than half the price of what we paid at Caesar's Palace just the day before, and so that is definitely something to consider. I like the free parking, so there are a lot of things I like about this being a hotel. I absolutely just wish it was in a better location. That's what it would need to get 5 TOEFRs. To get 5 TOEFRs, this would need to be center strip, next to the Bellagio, next to Caesar's Palace, not off here where it is. But if you're okay being tucked away a little bit, maybe you're bringing a car, maybe you'll drive around, maybe you're just okay Ubering, lifting, or limousine it where you go. In that case, Resorts World is a solid place to stay. I think Resorts World is a solid place to stay anytime, but just know that if you want to walk everywhere, it is a bit of a walk. And especially if you're coming here in the summer in Vegas heat, you know, even walking 3 blocks can be pretty excruciating. But the question of, Chris, was it worth it? Would you stay here again? I mean, the fact that we got this amazing room for less than $200, super amazing. We would totally stay here again. I hope Resorts World the best. I hope the food court can be open 7 days a week again. I hope that they get their business in. Maybe now that the Fontainebleau has opened here, maybe now this part of the Strip is going to be up and coming. It still might take a few years, so know there's going to be that element when you come, but don't let that deter you. This is definitely one of our favorite properties on the Strip. If you are planning to book at Crockfords or any of the other ones, really, the Hilton or the Conrad, take a look at that plan and link in the description below. Score yourself a good deal. And if you want to see my Conrad review, you can check that out here, or my Fontainebleau review, the newest hotel that's just right next door. You can check that out here. More Las Vegas hotels review in the description. And as usual, I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in the next video. And I need to take a shower now, standing in the Las Vegas sun. All right, see you.